Let us continue with the next one. That is question number 23. Consider the following gaseous equilibria with equilibrium constants K1 and K2 respectively. The equilibrium constants are related as. So, it has been given that SO2 in gaseous phase plus of half of O2 in gaseous phase, where the reaction is in equilibrium, that will give rise to SO3. Let us consider this as K1. In the same way, SO3 in gaseous phase, that will give rise to 2 times of SO2 in gaseous phase plus of O2, that is also in gaseous phase. Let us consider it as K2. So here, if the equilibrium of a reaction is multiplied by n factor, because here 2 moles of SO3 is obtained, here also 2 moles. If I multiply this by factor 2 or n factor, the new equilibrium constant K dash becomes K double dash, and also if the reaction is reversed, the value of equilibrium constant is inversed. So I can write the relationship as K2 is equal to 1 divided by K1 raised to the power 2, or else I can write it as K1 square is equal to 1 divided by K2. So now a question comes, why it is raised to the power 2? Because to make the equilibrium to make the number of moles similar with reference to both the reactions, I can multiply this as factor by 2. So the equilibrium constant is raised to the power n. Raised to the power n is what? Raised to the power 2. That is K1 raised to the power 2 is equal to 1 divided by K2, which is given by the option A. Next, question number 24. 0.023 grams of sodium metal is reacted with 100 cm cube of water. The pH of the resulting solution is. So here it has been given as 0.023 grams of sodium. That is molarity is equal to 0.023 grams of sodium, which is dissolved in 1000 ml. So 100 which is reacted with 100 cm cube. Since I am calculating the molarity, so here the molarity is 0.023 grams of sodium metal is reacted with how much? That is 100 cm cube into molecular mass of sodium is 23. So total volume is 1 liter. Hence this is equivalent to what? 0.01 molar. So we know that Na plus ion combines with OH minus ion to form NaOH. So the concentration of OH minus ion is equal to how much? Again it will be 0.01 molar, that is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2 molar. So we know that pH plus of POH is equal to 14. So pH plus of POH is equal to 14 means now I should calculate the value of what? The value of POH. We know that POH is equal to negative logarithm of what? OH minus ion, that is equal to negative logarithm of 10 to the power of minus 2. Hence the value is 2. On substituting the value of POH as 2, therefore the value of pH is how much? The value of pH is 12, which is given by the option D. Next one, question number 25. So when it comes to question number 25, it has been given that a buffer solution contains 0.1 mole of sodium acetate in 1000 cm cube of 0.1 molar acetic acid. To the above buffer solution, 0.1 mole of sodium acetate is further added and dissolved. The pH of the resulting buffer is equal to. So we know that pH is equal to pKa plus of log of salt divided by what? Acid. So first let us calculate the concentration of the salt. So here salt is what? 0.1 molar of sodium acetate and 0.1 molar of acetic acid. That has been added in how much? That has been added in 1000 ml. So this I can write it as 0.2 divided by, so 1000 ml it is. So since it is the concentration of the salt 0.1 mole of sodium acetate and 0.1 molar. So 1 molar means if I want to convert it in terms of its liter, so obviously it will be what? So if it is taken in its liter quantity, this will be 0.2 by 1, which comes out to be 0.2. In the same way, the concentration of an acid is how much? 0.1 divided by 1000 ml. So that is equal to what? 0.1 by 1. Concentration is again 0.1. So that pH is equal to what? pKa plus of log of salt by acid. So when I take log of salt by acid, salt is 0.2, acid is 0.1, because the concentration has taken in terms of its liter, 0.2 by 0.1. So it will be what? Log 2. Therefore I can write it as pH is equal to pKa plus of log 2. So pH is equal to pKa plus of log 2 is given by the option what? Is given by the option D. Next one, question number 26. So when it comes to question number 26, it has been given as 1 dm cube solution containing 10 to the power of minus 5 moles each of chloride ions and chromate ions is treated with 10 to the power of minus 4 moles of silver nitrate. Which one of the following observations is made? Given that solubility product of Ag2CrO4, that is silver chromate, is equal to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 12, and solubility product of AgCl is equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10. So first what it has been given? It has been given as ionic product. So when I calculate the ionic product of AgCl, ionic product of AgCl is here 10 to the power of minus 5 moles of chloride ions is treated with 10 to the power of minus 4 moles of silver nitrate. So it is what? 10 to the power of minus 4 into 10 to the power of minus 5, that is equal to 10 to the power of minus 9. So in the same way, when I calculate the ionic product of Ag2CrO4, silver chromate, so silver is what? 10 to the power of minus 4, twice of it means 10 to the power of minus 8. And the chromate ion, they have mentioned it as how much? Chromate ion has been mentioned it as 10 to the power of minus 5 moles of each chloride ion and chromate ion. So again the chromate ion is also 10 to the power of minus 5, which comes out to be 10 to the power of minus 13, because bases are same, powers can be added. Therefore by this I can clearly understand that ionic product of AgCl is greater as compared to KSP of AgCl, because KSP of AgCl is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10, whereas ionic product of AgCl is 10 to the power of minus 9. Hence precipitation will take place, because we know the condition, if the ionic product is greater than the solubility product, precipitation will take place. In the same way, the ionic product of Ag2CrO4 is less than the solubility product of Ag2CrO4, that is ionic product of Ag2CrO4 is what? 10 to the power of minus 13, whereas Ag2CrO4 is, with reference to KSP, it is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 12. So in this case the precipitate will not take place, because here ionic product is less than solubility product. By this I can clearly tell that silver chloride gets precipitated first, which is given by the option C. Next one, question number 27. So when it comes to question number 27, it has been given that the pH value of which one of the following is not equal to 1. So we know that pH is what? Negative logarithm of H plus. The first option has been given as 0.1 molar of acetic acid. So when it comes to 0.1 molar, of acetic acid, so this acetic acid pH is not equal to 1, because it is a weak acid. So when I take that it is an weak acid, the weak acid will not undergo complete dissociation or complete ionization. Here the question is pH of which one of the following is not equal to 1. Hence the pH of acetic acid is not equal to 1, which is given by the option A. Now let us calculate for other values also. So for option B, what it has been given? 0.1 molar HNO3. So when it is 0.1 molar HNO3, it is negative log of 0.1 molar whose pH is 1. So option C is given with what? 0.05 molar of H2SO4. That is nothing but what? Negative logarithm of 2 H plus ions will be obtained. That is 2 into 0.05, which is again 1. Next, option D is given with what? 50 cm cube of 0.4 molar HCl plus 50 cm cube of 0.2 molar NaOH. So it is an combination. By this, I can calculate it in the form of milli equivalents. So the milli equivalents of acid is equal to 50 into 0.4, that is equal to 20. In the same way, milli equivalents of base, that is NaOH, is equal to 50 into 0.4, sorry, 50 into 0.2, because it has been given as 0.2, that is equal to 10. Therefore, the acid left out, that is remaining acid, is equal to how much? That is 10 milli equivalents. Remaining acid is 10 milli equivalents. So concentration of H plus ion is equal to 10, that is remaining acid, divided by total volume is 50 plus 50, 100, that is 10 by 100 is nothing but what? 0.1. Therefore pH is equal to negative logarithm of H plus, that is negative logarithm of 0.1, which is nothing but what? Again 1. Hence by this we can clearly understand that the pH which is not equal to 1 is given by option A, that is 0.1 molar acetic acid.